Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Tamam and today I'll be discussing an essential concept in computer science, the basic concept of algorithm. I'm currently a student at Universitas Teknopat Indonesia, and this video is part of my course on analysis and algorithm strategy. What is an algorithm? Definition: an algorithm in simple terms is a set of well-defined instructions to solve a problem or complete a task. It's a sequence of steps, much like a recipe for cooking. Historical background: the word algorithm is derived from the name of the Persian mathematician Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizm, who was one of the pioneers in mathematics and algebra. His work laid the foundation for the development of algorithm in computing. Role in computer science. In computer science, algorithms are used to solve a wide range of problems, from sorting numbers, searching for data, to more advanced tasks like machine learning and AI. Whenever you use Google search, the system runs a complex algorithm to retrieve the most relevant results for you. Everyday example. Think of algorithm like the step you follow when making a cup of coffee. First, you boil water, then you add coffee powder, and finally you mix it and it all together. In the same way, a computer follows a series of steps to solve a problem. Type of algorithm. Brute force algorithm. This is one of the simplest approaches, where the algorithm tries all possible solutions until it finds the correct one. An example would be a brute force search algorithm used to guess a password. It tries every combination of letters and numbers until the correct password is found. The downside is that brute force is often inefficient for large datasets. Greedy algorithm. A greedy algorithm makes decisions at each step that seem to be the best option at the moment. It doesn't consider its previous choice. A real-world example is finding the largest number in a list by going through each item one by one and keep tracking of the largest number found so far. Though simple greedy algorithms are not always optimal for every problem. Divide and conquer algorithm. This algorithm works by breaking a problem down into a smaller sub-problem, each one individually, and then combining the solution to get the final result. One of famous example is the merge sort algorithm, where the array is divided into smaller arrays until they have one element, and then the small arrays are merged back together in sorted order. Dynamic programming. Dynamic programming is used for problems that can be broken down into overlapping subproblems. Resolve each subproblem just one and store its solution in memory, avoiding the need to recompute the answer every time the same subproblem is encountered. A classic example is calculating the Fibonacci sequence instead of recalculating its number multiple times. Dynamic programming stores previously calculated values to use later. Time complexity and algorithm efficiency. Introduction to time complexity. In computer science, time complexity refers to how fast or slow an algorithm performs based on the size of the input. As the input grows larger, the time required to complete the task also changes. Big O Nation. Big O Nation is used to describe the time complexity of an algorithm. It measures the worst-case scenario, how the algorithm behaves as the input size approaches infinity. For instance, a simple search algorithm might take on n time, that n is the number of elements being searched. Comparison of sorting algorithm. Let's compare two sorting algorithm, bubble sort and merge sort. Bubble sort has a time complexity of O n, meaning it becomes very slow as the input size grows. On the other hand, merge sort has a time complexity of O n log n, making it much more efficient for larger inputs. Importance of efficiency. Efficiency is key in computer science. Imagine an algorithm used by Amazon to process orders. If that algorithm is efficient, the entire system could slow down, leading to delays and unhappy customer. That's why choosing the right algorithm for a task is so important. Practical example, binary search. The problem. Now let's look at practical example. Binary search. Imagine you have a sorted list of numbers and you want to find a specific number in that list. How binary search works? Instead of starting at the beginning and checking each number one by one, binary search divides in the list into two halves and checks whether the middle number is greater than or less than the target. Depending on the results, the algorithm eliminates half of the data and repeats the process until it finds the target number. Example walkthrough. For example, if you have the list 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, and you are searching for the number 7, the algorithm would first check the middle number. The algorithm would first check the middle number, which is 5. Since 7 is greater than 5, it will discard the first half of the list and search in the remaining half. Time complexity of binary search. Binary search has a time complexity of O log n, meaning it's much faster than a linear search that checks each element. Before I sign off, I want to emphasize that algorithms are everywhere in our daily life. From the apps we use, the way our device operates. By understanding the fundamental of algorithm, we equip ourselves with the tools to solve complex problems and innovate in tech world. So keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, the more you know about algorithm, the better prepared you will be for the future. Thank you for being with me today, and I look forward to sharing more insight in our next session. Thank you.